And good morning, sports fans, and welcome to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. And, of course, who's it presented by? Coach's Corner. That's right. Saturday morning in the Soundgarden, but I'm not on the stage like I promoted due to the fact that we might have a Michael Carter Racing showing race, Miata race, the second race up in Glens Falls. He might be on the big screen on the stage. So I'm in where the legendary and the big golf controversies going on. Okay, there we go. I'm in where they do the 19th hole. I'm in the Henderson cabin, but it's not set up yet. It'll be set up next August. But I'm off to the side of the soundstage due to the fact that on the 9 75-inch TVs, we might have a Mikey Carter Racing showing of the Miata Cup race up in Glen Falls today at 10 o'clock. So I'm off to the side, but you know what? I don't mind being here. It's under the tent. It's not that hot. That's right. I'm outside in the Soundgarden. Excuse me. I'm going to try and be on as long as possible, or trying to be outside during the summer as long as possible. If I can make it through last week, I can make it through the rest of the summer being outside in the Soundgarden. That's my goal, be outside in the Soundgarden. It's a lot of fun. So once again, thank you for joining me. It's June 25th. There's a lot of things happening here in Savannah, Georgia, as far as sports goes. So once again, I try to break up my show into 5 innings. That's right. First inning, we talk about local sports, local happenings as far as sporting events. We talk about national sports in the first inning. Second inning, we get to my first guest. Today is Nick Grassi. That's right, Nick Grassi. Hey, well, come on, girls. We got to win some football games here, flag football. Nick Grassi, the coach of the year for flag football from the Savannah Morning News. He's going to come on and talk about what's happening this summer with flag football, and there's a lot happening this summer with flag football. All right, in inning number 3, the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week. She was voted the Savannah Morning News Coastal Sports Awards Most Versatile Female. She signed to go to Savannah State way back in May, a month ago, May 23rd. Local, right down the block, prodigy out of South Sea Johnson High School, Lady Adam Smasher Amanih Hamilton. And in the 4th inning, we're going to get on the pitch, if that's what they call it, for the Gaelic Athletic Association, the Savannah Gaelic Athletic Association, almost 2 years old now. I had the chairman on way back in 2020 when they started the Savannah Gaelic Association. I got out there and I did a little hurling. That's where you throw the ball up and you hit it with a stick. Okay, but Caleb Harkleroad's coming on. They just got back from a trip in Ireland learning about Gaelic games. It sounds pretty exciting. And then inning number 5, it's when I closed out 3 steps out the door. I take 3 videos from the world of social media, and they caught my eye this week. I want to pass them out to you. And then, of course, I give you Karl's Corner. Karl's Corner is an editorial pertaining to sports and how I see things and what I feel about things in sports. And today's pretty special, okay? And the 3 videos are pretty special. Of course, one's going to be Savannah Bananas because they off the wall, but I'm not going to show it. But if you haven't been following the news, which is going to take me into my first part, 3 steps in the door, this young lady won the 43rd Georgia State Golfing Association's Junior Girls Championship, Mary Miller, and I have an interview with her. So stay tuned if you want to see that. All right, let's go in the door. Step 1 in the door. High school sports, like I told you, Mary Miller, Savannah Christian Prep, unbelievable girls golfer, state champion, runner-up in the state championship, but she won the 43rd Girls Junior Georgia State Golfing Association Championship. She entered the round, the final round in 3rd place, but responded with a 3 under par 69 to win it over Avery Klein, who's one of the best golfers I hear in the United States, junior female golfers. Mary carded a 72, a 70, and a 69 to finish the 50-hole tournament 5 under par. Way to go, Mary Miller. And I got her interview at the end of the show, so stay around so you can see it. All right? St. Vincent's and Benedictine have sent 3 sailors up to the, I got it right here, where are my notes? The Ocean Sailing Academy in Charleston this week. It's an award that's special here in Savannah. 16 years they've been giving out the Demir Sailing Scholarship. That's where young sailors get to go learn how to keel racing. I guess that's the sailboat. And power racing, I know what that is, up in Charleston for a week. And the Demir Scholarship pays for it. Robert Demir, big promoter of sports here in Savannah, Georgia, wanted to do this so he can get more sailors. He was a top-notch racing sailor. So we got 3 kids up there at the Ocean Sailing Academy, and they are from St. Vincent's, Grace Winters, she's a rising junior. 2 boys from Benedictine Military School. We got George McVeigh, a rising senior, and Garner Mobley, okay, a junior at BC. Check it out on the Prep Sports Report. I got both stories about Mary Miller and the sailors up in Charleston on the prepsportsreport.com. Once again, baseball, basketball, volleyball, all summer leagues going on. Don't forget, go to the Prep Sports Report. Look up the story that I did on the Savannah Coastal Swim League. There's a bunch of swim meets this weekend. And what other better way than to tell you that this week, the Savannah Junior Golf Association is the Savannah Junior City Amateur. It's Monday and Tuesday, June 27th to 28th at Bacon Park. Go check it out. Today and tomorrow is the City Amateur. So we got a lot of golf going on in Bacon Park. Go check it out. All right. Step 2, let's go in the door with colleges, okay? Savannah State has added a 10th game. They lost the game. Now they added the 10th game back. The season will kick off for the Tigers at T.A. Wright Stadium. That's right. They're going to start at T.A. Wright Stadium September 3rd. They're going to take on Southeastern University out of Lakeland, Florida. Okay, so the Helton era will start September 3rd. Check it out. You can also buy season tickets. Go to Savannah State University Athletic Department online. You can get tickets. Okay, a little breezy here. I got a crosswind coming across the sound stage going out the side of the Henderson cabin area, but it's not set up for the Herb Brothers 19th hole show, but I'm sitting on the side because they're going to try and watch the Miata race up from Glen Falls. If I told you before, Benedictine Military School alum, Georgia Tech alum, Mikey Carter Racing will be up there racing, so we'll see if that happens. All right, so so Savannah State adds a 10th gate. SCAD, men's and women's soccer schedules have been announced. They will start off August 18th and August 19th in Savannah, Georgia. So SCAD released their soccer schedules because everybody in the United States plays soccer usually in the fall. But here in the South, we play it, high school soccer, we play it in the spring. Go figure. I don't know. Same thing with softball. So, all right. Step 3. All right. We go to the professional sports. Braves last night lost 4-1. It was Freddie Freeman night. It was emotional. Packed house. The Braves just couldn't hit the ball. I mean, Trey Turner, leadoff guy for the Dodgers, was on a tear. 3 hits, including a home run. Freddie Freeman reached base 3 times. He had a single in the 6th inning. Very emotional for Freddie Freeman. And that'll be my editorial at the end of the show, so I'm not going to tell you how I feel about that right now. But up next today, the Braves take on the Dodgers again, 7:15 in Truist Park. We're going to have Max Fried taking on a pitcher named White. So Max Fried will start against White, okay? White has appeared in 9 games for the Dodgers. Max Fried is 2-2 against the Dodgers with a 3.30 ERA. Doesn't matter. Anderson didn't do a bad job. I know the first inning gave up 2 runs last night, but, you got to get some support with the bat. So that's tonight, 7:15 in Truist Park. Second night of Freddie Freeman's home in the ATL. All right. Atlanta Falcons training camp opens July 27th. Okay, you can go to practice July 29th. Atlanta Hawks, hey, we got a Duke forward. A.J. Griffin. The Hawks picked A.J. Griffin in the 16th spot in the NBA draft the other night. He's a 3-point shooter, played in 39 games. He's one of those fab freshmen that are leaving Duke. Very good 3-point shooter. I think he shoots like 45% from 3-point range. He's a 80% free throw shooter. So we'll see what A.J. Griffin does. He's also 6'6", so that'll help also. Pro golf, Brian Harmon is at the Travelers Championship. He's tied for 50th at 3 under. He's 10 strokes off the lead. Okay. Gene Sowers, Herb Brothers. I'm representing you today, Herb Brothers. The 19th hole, one of the best shirts that I got here from Coach's Corner as part of his Coach's Corner Sports Network. Little John Henderson's logo on the side. Great shirt. Big 19th hole. You don't know, if you can't see it, it's a martini glass with the flag stick in it. Great shirt. Okay, I'm representing the 19th hole. I don't know. It's going to be a big golf match coming up soon. Do I root for the 19th hole or do I root for the Hot Grids podcast? But how about the coach and the Atlanta man? We can be a team. Nobody invited the boys. I mean, we got two of the shows. What about the other 2 shows? Okay, of course, the Who's on First Base Baseball podcast, Kyle Lawson He might even want to play golf. But, that's my shtick. I know the Herb Brothers and the Hot Grits podcast, Spencer Maddox and Travis John are going back and forth while the coach is going at it now, too. You left out the coach in the Atlanta Man. The original show, Rubbin' and Grubbin'. I heard Brandon Bain's a pretty good golfer, too. I can hit it a little, sometimes, but, I'd leave it up to Brandon Bain if we were a team. But that's just me throwing my name in a hat. But you know what? I'm going to leave it at that, okay? And just so you know, the Coach's Corner Sports Network has 5 shows. Of course, the Karl DeMasi Sports Report every Saturday morning here from the Soundgarden. Don't forget, though, Rubbin' and Grubbin' every Wednesday night with the Atlanta Man, Brandon Bain, and the producer, Lawrence Bennett. Okay, every Wednesday night talking all things NASCAR. It's a great show, and that is the original show on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. So, I jumped on, and then the Herb Brothers, the 19th hole, 1 month out of the year, 1 weekend out of the year, they do a heck of a job. 5 straight days talking about the Masters. I don't care what you say, Travis and Spencer. They do a heck of a job. What do they do 1 time a year or 50 times a year? I don't know why you guys are always bashing that show. Okay, I love Hot Grits podcast. That's a great podcast. Like I said, that's one of our podcasts with Travis Jadon and Spencer Maddox. But they're the young pups. They tried boasting about how great they were on bowling. Who'd they lose to? The 19th hole. Okay, they just squeaked by the coach and the AD, Chad Griffin, when we were a team. They just beat us in the last frame. Okay, but I'm not going to say anything. All right. And then, of course, we have the Who's on First Base Baseball podcast with the coach and the baseball fanatic, Kyle Lawson. Every Wednesday night it'll be posted. So it's a great thing to go. So, okay, let me get off my tangent here. We're talking about professional sports. Gene Sowers, that's where I was. Professional golfer. Windsor Forest, Georgia Southern. He's tied for 4th in the U.S. Senior Open, which he won in 2017. Gino's in the hunt again. So check it out. He's tied for 4th, 3 under, only 3 strokes back, okay? Savannah Bananas, just all they do is win, win, win. They won again last night, 6-5. Came back 3 runs in the 7th inning to take the lead, all on walks and 2 hits, I think. But they'll be tonight at home against the Macon Bacon, I think, sellout 170-something, okay? And don't forget today, the 2022 Savannah City Amateur Championship this weekend at Bacon Park, okay? Last year, I got to slow down. Last year, the 2021 winners was Fred Roberts, the 4th. He was the men's champion. All right. Jaime Hirata was the ladies champion. And in the Savannah Junior City Am, Nicholas Scarano, he gets to defend it this year from Benedictine. And Maddie Saxton from Guyton, Georgia, gets to defend her title. So that's going on this weekend. That's all in the books. We got a lot of free, not free, but a lot of camps going on in Liberty County. Raekwon McMillan, Richard LeCount putting on a football clinic down there in Liberty County. They just lost their high school coach. Kurt Warner passed away from brain cancer. Great guy. So they're doing a camp today. Chris Coakley, I'll announce that towards the end of the show. Chris Coakley, all-world basketball player, Savannah High. Overseas, he's back. He's going to have a basketball camp at the end of July. I'll tell you all about that when we come back. All right, next up, we're going to talk a little flag football. Hopefully my guest will be signing in here with Nick Grassi, the head coach at Calvary Day School State Championships in the inaugural season, runner-up last year in the state playoffs. They lost to the perennial state champion. We'll talk to Nick Grassi, and it's all about flag football. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report live right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. I'll be right back in 3 minutes. Got to thank the sponsors all the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dining service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right. Remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School, we consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room, if you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. And thank you for taking some time on a Saturday morning to watch, to listen. Give us a comment. There is a comment box. First of all, like every Saturday morning, the producer, Lawrence Bennett, always sending me a good morning, good luck, coach, have a great show. And he's made a special appearance to watch it today. Also, of course, there's a big race going on at 10 o'clock. I want to be in there with him to watch it. Mikey Carter racing up in Glen Falls in the Miata Spec series. Got to watch that. And, of course, good friend Dennis Kessler. Good morning, Coach. Love your show. I'm here. And Dennis, you two have a wonderful day. So once again, whether you listen for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, a segment, I appreciate it. I'm usually on from 9 to about 10:15. And we talk about local things happening here in Savannah, Georgia. All right, just finished part 1 talking about local sports, national sports. Well, how about let's talk some local? Yes, there is girls football, girls flag football, 2 years running here in Savannah, Georgia. The Calvary Day School Lady Cavaliers won the inaugural season. And last year, they made it to the state semifinals, heartbreaker against Southeast Bullock, who I think went on to win the whole thing. And I know this next man will tell us, because we got the coach of the year from the Calvary Day School Lady Cavaliers flag football program. Joining me on the coach's corner hot seat, the man himself, Nick Grassi. What's up, Nick? How's it going?
Morning, Carl. How you doing?
Hey, just having a lot of fun talking local sports. And, people, I don't know if they've been following it. The Low Country Girls Flag Football Tournament happened 2 weeks ago. NFL's coming in and trying to start a youth flag football league. So it's flag football. But once again, congratulations for being the coach of the year.
Thank you, Carl. I appreciate it.
Did you expect it?
No, but, when you have success, people usually tend to follow. But, without the support of everybody and just the determination of these girls, I mean, I would never take that, on myself. Obviously, it's because of them, but it is an honor, and it's fun. It's a fun and exciting thing.
Well, I know it's a special sport for you. You played high school football at Calvary. You graduated from Calvary. You got into flag football with a bunch of guys. You won a national tournament. So it's just something special. Why do you think the girls, not just the Calvary, and you've seen it grow big time, because you kept on telling me last year, Coach, I don't know, Coach, it's going to be tough, but people are getting better. Why do you think it's growing so much?
It's first off, it's a fun sport. It's fast, it's quick, and the best part about it is it's a thinking man's game. It is football, it is basketball, it is so many sports encompassed in one. It's just exciting. You don't have to be the best athletically. You don't have to have the best quarterbacks. You can do a lot of things and still be successful in the sport. And that proves to be the fact that, we've got girls which, never played football. They've never had the opportunity before, at least here. And here they are just exploding with it. And you've got so many teams around the county and around the state that are just, blowing up. You've got and most of them are usually flag football coached, by people, with the same background that I have. So it's growing fast. The adult side of it, the stuff that I used to do, with the guys, we got so much into it. It's just going to continue to grow. And that's what we're doing with those tournaments.
Well, I've seen it grow. And even at Islands High School, we did it last year. Girls just love it. They're already asking when we're going to start practicing this year. It's just unbelievable. So now we got the Low Country Girls Flag Football Tournament. How did that come about, and how's that going to grow everything around here?
So I went back to some of the guys that I grew up playing with. I've been playing flag football since I graduated, so going on 20 years. And we used to travel almost every month to play flag football very, very competitively, not locally, but out of town, to playing, ex-college athletes, ex-NFL athletes all over the country. And it's like adult league softball for those of people out there that watch and know about adult league softball. It can get big. People play for money, people play for pride, and it's exciting. So I started to brainstorm and think to myself, you've got travel soccer, you've got travel softball, you've got travel cheer. Well, what's the next step in flag? Travel flag. So I wanted to, with the guys and people that I know locally, especially the FCA, the Savannah Area Fellowship of Christian Athletes, they're the ones who really spearheaded this idea. They came to me with it, and just with all of the tournament knowledge I have, we threw this together, and I think it's going to continue to grow, and hopefully I can keep up with it.
Well, when we talked, setting this interview up, also now we got a youth flag football league starting July 10th, going to right before the girls' season starts, September 9th or whatever it is. How did that NFL program get involved? And it's from young kids. What was it, 5 years old till 18 years old?
Yeah, they're gonna run it all the way up to 17. 18 high school students, of course, whether they're 17 or 18. But so I, in the talks with the FCA, we got into talk because we really wanted to get this introduced to the younger kids, especially for my program and for all the programs in Savannah. We need to start introducing this at an earlier age. It's tough to be in a competitive market and having to teach people the sport. So when the FCA came to me and then the Chatham County came to me about flag football, well, the ball started rolling and everyone started to want to get involved. When I say everyone, I mean the NFL, GHSA, Chatham County, the FCA. Everybody wants to be involved in flag football. Not just girls, but from the bottom level of that 3 years old all the way up to the high school level. So what I've done is I've partnered with with Chatham County and NFL flag to promote. Yeah, I'm not running the business. It's not my business. I'm just promoting it, because I know so many younger girls and so many programs that need this. So, of course, I have a daughter who's 12, and all of her basketball friends and all of her soccer friends and all of her friends at school, want to get involved. So, of course, I run a business. It's hard to get that off the ground. So with everybody coming together, I'm really looking forward to this getting off and blowing up.
Hey, if you just tuned in, you're listening to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report live at Coach's Corner on the side of the soundstage in the historic Henderson Cabin area. And I'm talking flag football, of course, with the Calvary Day School head coach of the year, Nick Grassi. We're talking about flag football, girls flag football, and how it's grown. But a lot of people don't know when we say NFL, okay, now you're partnering with the NFL in Chatham County, but the Atlanta Falcons had a big contribution to getting this off the ground, because they were giving out money to schools all over the state of Georgia when it started 2 years ago. I missed out. I wasn't lucky enough to get it last year, but the first year they got really involved in it.
The Falcons have been incredible. So we got the opportunity to go. We got invited to the Mercedes-Benz Dome. I'd say it was 2 months ago. And what they've done is they've done a honorary wall in the dome, just like they do the boys football, of all of the champions, of all of the teams. And, it's really, really good as a coach to see somebody giving these girls back what they're putting in. Just from my experience personally, to see these girls' excitement, to see their stuff on the wall, to see their name. Of course, being champions makes everything better, but it's just really exciting as a coach to see these girls be able to get back what they put in. It's nice. I mean, when I was a kid, I could only imagine how exciting it would have been for me. So to be an adult now, to see that, it pays. It's worth more than they know.
Yeah, it definitely is. All right, so let's wrap this up. What's going on for the rest of the summer now for Lady Cavaliers, or for the other teams that are heavily involved in flag football?
So first things, we got the NFL flag for the younger group. Yeah, it's going to be a 5. It's going to be a 5 versus 5. Very small scale to get these kids introduced into the game. It's for boys and girls, obviously. The NFL flag, please go look them up. NFLflag.com. You can look it all up. We are going to be us as the Lady Cavs are going to be trying to travel. We are traveling to Atlanta to a big tournament in McEachern. And we will continue to put together these low country flag football tournaments. And this is preemptive, but we're looking at the last weekend in July to run our last one before the season starts. So for all of you local coaches out there, one last chance to get in a tournament style, play lots of games, get lots of energy in. And it's incredible what we've already had, and we plan on having it more. So look out for it, sign up for it. It was great. It's going to be great. And outside of that, one last thing that I want to put out there is these low country flags. This is travel ball. This is not school affiliated.
Right.
I'm going to put a plug in for myself now. If anybody listening has a girl that wants to play extra flag over the summer, contact me, figure it out. I am going to be putting together a travel team, an all-star team, and there are tournaments all over the country to play in. If you want more than just your local season, I'm doing my best to get it together. So find me, talk to me, and we'll get them playing.
You got it, Coach, and I'll make sure I'll spread the word. If you got any content or flyers, let me know. I'd love to put it on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report Facebook page, the Prep Sports Report Facebook page, and we can write a good big story about it. So let me know, and we'll get it out there. But once again, great job, and it's all because of you and the people that are with you to get this sport going. It's grown tremendously, and it's going to be here for a long time. And we don't have time to go on to this. You could get a scholarship.
Absolutely, it's growing every day.
All right, Nick, I got my next guest wedding. I appreciate it. I'll give you a call, and we'll get it all set up.
Thank you, man.
Hey, have fun. I know you are.
All right. See you, man. Bye.
Nick Grassi, he loves coaching football. He coaches Calvary. Also, I think was the middle school or youth football. So he's got his hand in football. If he can ever get off a roof, too, because if you want to find Nick Grassi, just go to Grassi Roofing. He'll even take your call there. Just tell him you're calling about flag football. They'll forward it to him. And like you said, he just made an offer. If you're interested in playing travel football, flag football, just get in touch with Nick Grassi. I'll post it up on my Facebook pages, and it's a growing sport. And yes, there are college scholarships out there for girls flag football. You got to check it out. Which leads me into my next guest. Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week is a young lady who just signed a scholarship, not for flag football, but to stay home and play basketball here in the SAV, the 912, the Coastal Empire. I watched her grow from an 8th grader all the way up to an outstanding senior basketball player. She's going to stay home and show her skills at Savannah State. This week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from Sol C. Johnson High School, the Lady Adam Smashers. One of the best nicknames in high school across the United States, Amanih Hamilton. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Got to thank the guest. Hang in there, Amanih. She's waiting in the guest room. We'll be right back, and it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dining service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School, we consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. It's a Saturday morning. Thank you for joining me, whether it's for 5, 10, 15 minutes. Like I say, every show, every chance I get. Don't forget, this is all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. And tonight, on stage, you got to come watch it. Elton John Live. I've been here for an Elton John Live show, and it's unbelievable. The tribute band, I mean, is everything to the British flag, the singers. I think even the assistant, or I don't know, co-singer, whatever you call it. I'm not a music guy. She's also involved in it too. So, she worked with Elton John from what I understand, right? So she's unbelievable. Come check it out. And of course, the guy that plays Elton John, he's unbelievable too. So come check it out. Hey, if you got a comment to make, just jump on and put the comment in. And I'm waiting for my guest to join back in, Amanih Hamilton. I could see that I got her name there, her cover face, but she's not appearing on the screen. Let me, there she is. Okay. So this is the favorite part of my show. Okay. This is where I bring on the good kids. This is where it all started in the year 2000 with the Prep Sports Report. Now the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, back to the Prep Sports Report. But this young lady has been an outstanding basketball player since she's been in 8th grade. She got herself next year as a freshman at Johnson. She won a state title with Brandon Lindsay and the crew over there. I mean, she's been the Savannah Morning News Player of the Year last year. She's been the Region 3A Player of the Year. I mean, she's done unbelievable things. She was announced 2 weeks ago as the Savannah Morning News Coastal Awards Female Most Versatile Female Award. She's been recognized. And back on May 23rd, she signed to go play basketball with Coach Baker at Savannah State. Joining me now on the Coach's Corner hot seat, this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from South C. Johnson High School, Amanih Hamilton. Amanih, how's it going?
Good. How about you?
Hey, it's Saturday morning, and I'm talking sports, and I'm talking to the kids that, make a big impact here in sports. And you've made a big impact in girls basketball over there at Johnson High School. And once again, congratulations on getting the award for most versatile. I know you got edged out this year as the basketball player of the year, but you've had a great career. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell me now, all right, why Savannah State? I mean, you're a multi-sport athlete. You play volleyball, you run track and field, but basketball, Savannah State. What was so special about Savannah State offering you a basketball scholarship?
Simple fact that they were close to home. They had a good team last year. Their colors didn't change, so I just said, hey, you're about to do it.
Got to represent that orange and blue in your life, eh?
Yeah.
So, all right. So, going back to the award you won from the Savannah Morning News, the Coastal Empire Awards, Most Versatile Female. What was it like when you found out you won that award?
I was shocked because I didn't know I was going to get that. Like when I got the email telling me to register for the ceremony, it didn't tell me what category to actually register for. Like last year, they told me what I was actually going to be registering for. This year they just said, oh, Amanih, you have to sign up for the Coastal Empire Award ceremony. So I mean, I'm highly blessed to get it because I didn't know I was going to get it. Somebody texted me and told me. So when I found out, I was super excited, super happy.
Well, you play 3 sports. You play, of course, volleyball in the fall, and you come back with basketball in the winter and track and field. I mean, it's no brainer. Which one's your favorite and why?
Basketball is my favorite because it's just so much that comes with it. Like just the feeling of the ball is I don't know. It's just good. It just feels good to play basketball. Like,
well, you've been playing
with the game.
You've been playing basketball for a long time. When did you realize that this was a sport that was going to be special to you? What age did you start playing?
I was 12.
12 years old you started playing?
I was 11 going on 12, yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You've progressed big time there. And when Coach Baker came over and said, Amanih, I want you to play for the Tigers, what was your reaction then?
It was good. I was happy because I didn't know what I was going to do next.
Well, I'm telling you right now, Savannah's happy because they get to see you still play and follow you. So coming into your senior season, whether it be volleyball, basketball, or track and field, any goals? Mm-hmm. Do you have any goals set for you or goals that you set for your team?
I had goals for me and the team. Yeah, my personal goal was to just be better than I was last year as far as like if it was my attitude, my stats, my leadership. And for my team, it was the same thing. Like teach them what I know because of what they might not know, different things like that.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. I'm talking to this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from South C. Johnson High School, alumni now. Amanih Hamilton, she's going to take her talent and her academic talents over to Savannah State. So, I mean, you've played for one of the best or the top girls programs in the state. Everybody knows who South C. Johnson is. Everybody knows about the Lady Adams Snashes. And, you had Coach Lindsay and now you got Coach Levette. What was the experience like playing basketball over there?
It was fun. It was good. It was nothing new from when he coached versus when she coached. We were going to run. We were going to play basketball. I mean, we were going to be aggressive. We were going to have our ups and downs as a team. But as long as we came together and played for each other, we were good.
And you were small in numbers this year. How did that work?
Yeah, it was different. We hadn't had a team that small before, but it didn't faze me because I knew we could do it, whether we had 5 people or 7 people. So, I mean, it just came with it.
All right. So you've been voted the Region Player of the Year. You were, I think, first team All-State from SandySpiels.com. Sandy Spiels, big guru about high school basketball in Savannah. You won a state championship. You've been to the playoffs. What's your most memorable moment playing for the Adam Smashers?
Besides the state championship game and the state championship period, winning it would probably be the celebration after that. When we went to the school, we had a parade. We went shopping. We went to the Capitol. We just did a lot of fun stuff. And then it would probably be the pregame turn-ups, like when we would be in the locker room listening to music, getting hype and stuff. Yeah, that was memorable too.
All right. So now, of course, behind every good team is the coaches. Talk about your coaches, or if you played travel basketball, if any of those coaches had an impact on your career. Tell us about your coaches and how they helped you get along the way.
They helped me because they continued to push me. Like, it would probably be a time where I would stop, or I would be like, I can't do it no more, or I can't do that. And they'll be like, oh, no, you got it. So, I mean, it wasn't just one coach. It was AAU coaches. It was high school coaches. It was my mom. It was a lot of people.
You've gone to, you're going on to the next level, and you just walked right into the next question. Tell me about your family. How have they helped you get to where you are right now?
Same thing. Just push me to get better.
And of course, academically and athletically, right?
Mm-hmm. In and out of school.
So, all right. So, any chance maybe playing volleyball over there, or track and field, or is it solely just going to stick to basketball?
Yeah, I do want to play volleyball and do track and field over there. I mean, it was fun doing it, so I stopped.
Just got to hope the coaches work it out, right?
Right, yeah.
So we know you're an outstanding student athlete. We know that, you have a lot of talent. But tell us something that people don't know about Amanih Hamilton away from the basketball.
I'm a Girl Scout.
Nice.
I like to go camping. I like to be outside. That type of stuff. Yes.
You do the fishing and all that stuff too?
Mm-hmm. I go rock wall climbing. I go zip lining. I go camping. We cook on the fire. It's a lot of stuff people don't know. Like, I like that type of stuff. I don't like being inside all the time. Like, I like to go walking in the woods and stuff. I like to touch animals.
It's not just staying on the hardwood, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go a little off here, okay? Before a big game, is there a pregame meal that you like to eat, or a big track meet or a volleyball match?
I like to eat salads. That's probably like the only thing I would probably eat before a game, or like a sandwich. Nothing too heavy.
All right, so what's your favorite food outside of getting ready for a game?
Chicken wings. I like to eat wings.
Yeah, wings are good. Coach's Corner, right around the block. So, all right. So how about favorite music? We know athletes all love to listen to music before a game, before a meet, or before a volleyball match. Any specific type of music that gets you hype?
I like to listen to either Lil Baby or Young Boy before a game.
Nice.
Nothing too aggressive though, because they like real aggressive, especially Young Boy. Like, oh no. Yeah. But I like to listen to those two. Outside of the games, I don't really listen to rap like that. I try not to.
All right. So you're an outstanding athlete in 3 sports. Okay. Is there any specific athlete or former Southsea Johnson player that you've looked up to?
Before I got to Johnson, I looked at Michael Jordan. When I got to Johnson, I looked at Jemiah O, AP. Those are my top 3. Samariana Williams. Mm-hmm. Those 4, I looked up to them a lot. So
yeah, good group of girls, a lot of talent there, and you just took it along. Now, you played with your youngest sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's it like playing with your sister?
It was a little rocky at first, but it's good now.
So if we had to play you, and it's Amaya, right? Her name's Amaya?
Yes, sir.
So if we had to put Amanih and Amaya on a basketball court, 1-on-1, first one to 7, who wins?
I guess we have to see, because she's aggressive too. Ain't easy to come by.
Well, you've done a great job. To wrap this up, is there anything that you want to say to the Southsea Johnson family, community, as you go to the next level now, and you're not changing colors, you're still going to be blue and orange, but now you become a Lady Tiger. Anything you want to say to the Southsea Johnson community?
Just thank you for everything, and thank you for supporting me. I'll be looking for y'all support in the future.
Hey, believe me, you're over at Savannah State, and I've watched a couple of games last year, girls basketball, women's basketball now. We got to go from girls basketball now to women's basketball. It's women's basketball no matter what you call it. So I'm looking forward to seeing you. And congratulations. You're this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week, Amanih Hamilton from South C. Johnson High School. I got your T-shirt. I'm going to put it in the mail. Just text me what size you want, okay? I forgot to ask you.
Okay, you good.
Congratulations. Okay. I'll see you over on the campus at Tiger Arena.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Great job. Great career, Amanih.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Amanih Hamilton, I mean, I watched her play as an 8th grader. This young lady was special then. She's special now. She's staying in the SAV. She's going over to Savannah State to become a Tiger. And you just love it when local kids stay home because you get to follow them more. It's not just like their career's over. You know, it's done. You can't follow them. But when she's staying locally right here at Savannah State, it's going to be a lot of fun. And she said it's closer to home. Family can come. Doesn't have to change colors. She probably has different outfits that are blue and orange. But once again, Dr. Bart Wetherington, thank you for sponsoring this award since 2010. That's right. Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week has been sponsored by Dr. Bart Wetherington and, of course, Lisa Wetherington. They support high school sports. They support our local athletes, and it's always a lot of fun and to get these young kids on. And as you can see, they all do a great job. Good luck to Amanih. Next up, hey, we're going to have to talk a little Irish sports here. Gaelic, as they call it. The Savannah Gaelic Athletic Association took a trip over to Ireland to learn more about hurling. I forgot what they call the football. Well, put it in the comment if you know what they call the football. But up next, the chairman of the Savannah Gaelic Athletic Association, Caleb Harkleroad, right off the plane from Ireland, coming on to tell us about the Savannah Gaelic Association. They started in February with 8 people. I think they're up to like 40 or 50 right now. We'll find out. Be back in 3 minutes. Got to thank my sponsors. Remember, you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. I'm on the side of the soundstage because at 10 o'clock, we got Michael Carter racing up in Glens Falls in the Mieta Cup spec races. I'm going to stay around and watch that. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. We got it hooked up on the 9 75-inch screen TVs, and it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, I'm babbling. I'm out of here. 3 minutes. Got to thank the sponsors. Talk to you in a couple minutes. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dine-in service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School, we consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, it comes in uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From Cutting and equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and at
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room. If you can, at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
There we go. Welcome back to the coaches. Take 3. Welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report live from Coach's Corner right here on the side of the Soundgarden Stage. Usually I'm up there, but today at 10 o'clock, we got the Mikey Carter Racing Miata Spec race going on. He raced yesterday. How did he do yesterday, Lawrence? So he started way back, and he finished 15th out of how many cars? Out of 33 cars. But it's at 10 o'clock today. Michael Carter, former Benedictine cadet, Georgia Tech alum now, has a big-time business degree, but he's into, racing Miata race cars. He'll be on at 10 o'clock today, Glen Falls, right here in the Soundgarden. So if you want to come watch it, come on, watch it, even though technically Coach's Corner opens up at 11 o'clock. So come check it out. And I got a little flash note. My last guest, Caleb Harkleroad, will not be coming in. He had an emergency he had to take care of this morning, so I'll make sure I get him on next week. But if you know anything about the Savannah Gaelic Association, it's a group of people that got together to play Gaelic sports, hurling. That's where you got the stick. It looks like a little like field hockey, and you got to hit the ball. And they're going to kill me if I said field hockey, but that's what it reminds me of. And then they got Gaelic football. They took a trip last week or 2 weeks ago to Ireland to learn more about the sport. They went to big time matches, and it's a great story. So I can't wait to get Caleb back on. Started in February of 2020 when a group of strangers got together. They met and they said, let's start playing Gaelic sports. It has grown. I think it's up to about 40 to 50 people. Not bad. They play against other organizations that play Irish sports here in the United States. So today in Savannah, the GAA continues to represent Irish sports in Savannah, Pooler, and the surrounding coastal empire in Georgia and the Low Country. They'll welcome anybody to come play Thursday night at, I'm pretty sure, Forsyth Park. They have practices. So check it out. I'll post it up on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, and we'll go from there. So what does that mean? It's 3 out the door time. That's right. That's where I take 3 videos that I've seen over the week, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, and has left an impact on me. And then I'll get the Karl's Corner, where I head out the door and give you my little thoughts about a specific thing going on in sports. But let's start out, of course, with the Savannah Bananas. This team has already clinched the first half. That means they'll be in the Pettit Cup Championship in August. That means more tickets, more games at Grayson Stadium. Get on the waiting list. Go to SavannahBananas.com. You got to get on the waiting list. I think the waiting list was like 500 people strong to get to a game. And yeah, and this also, I know this is not Karl's Corner editorial, but we got scammers out there. People selling fake banana tickets. Don't get scammed. They're sold out the rest of the year. Don't get scammed. That was on the news the other night. Unbelievable. But anyway, they've already clinched the first half. They're playing the make and bacon. Okay. And, big deal. They walk it off. They get another win. But watch how this team reacts to Ty Jackson's walk-off hit the other night at Grayson Stadium.
This is only the second time that we have ventured into the bottom of the 9th inning here in Grayson. That's a line drive, and it is bombed to right center field. One hop up against the wall. Levon's rounding second. He's digging for third. Levon ripping Reynoso. triple to start off the bottom of the ninth.
That's why they call him the behemoth of barrels.
First night
the
back,
Dominican Dominator,
also.
Vico.
Now the game in Ty Jackson's hands. The winning run 90 feet away from scoring. There's a line drive up the middle. Ty Jackson's done it. Levon scores. The Bananas walk it off. 3-2.
You gotta love it. They're already in first place. They're already in playoffs.
Back-to-back games.
But check this out. They're chasing Ty Jackson
done a great
all
job
over the
using
field.
guys off of his bench to
There they go.
win
Jump
games.
into the stands.
What a finish here in Savannah tonight.
It's simply amazing. And yes, Lawrence Bennett, the producer, didn't have to tell me to turn my mic back on. I figured out that's what I'm looking right now so I don't mess up. But Savannah Bananas, okay, just to go to my notes. Let me get my Savannah Banana notes. I mean, they clinched the first half. All right, they're 17-5. All right, first half is over. So they clinched the West of the Coastal Plain League, and that was against the Macon Bacon the other night. They've clinched the playoff spot the night before, which is something special. So, all right, Mary Miller. I told you I had a special interview about Mary Miller. Hey, the race is starting to pop up. They're up in Glens Falls, New York. It's up here on the big screen. All right, I wish I could turn my camera around to show you. But if you want to come watch Mikey Carter racing in the Miata Spec race at Glen Falls, it's about to begin there at Watkins Glen International. Beautiful, upstate New York. Okay, but anyway, second video. Mary Miller, rising junior at Savannah Christian, part of the Savannah Christian State Championship Class A private school girls golf team. Well, she went out and she won the 43rd Georgia State Golf Association Junior Girls Championship. And this is the post-win interview that not many people have seen. I will post it up on my Facebook page. Mary Miller from Savannah Christian, the 43rd Georgia State Golf Association Junior Girls Champion.
Next on the team, Mary Miller of Savannah.
Really kind of overwhelmed with emotions right now. I'm really excited. Had a pretty good comeback today. Very good. I played this event this is my 4th year playing it, and it feels good to finally be able to have my name on the trophy where some of my friends are. So, first few holes, I just had to be patient. Not every putt's gonna drop, not every green's gonna be hit, but just staying patient was the key today on the front nine. It was nice. I've known her for about 2 years now, and really nice. Just fun to be out there with one of your friends playing. This is a big confidence boost because I haven't had a win in a while. Probably been close to a year and a couple months now. So it was a really big confidence boost because there's a few tournaments this summer I know I'd love to win, and I got one of them. First round, my ball striking with my irons was very good. Second round, I made a ton of putts, and today my driver was really good. And on the back nine, my putting was awesome. So. Makes me feel like I can accomplish what they have one day. It just makes me dream more about being on tour one day. Good luck, ladies. Have a great day.
I mean, if that's not great, what else? I mean, you don't hear the announcer asking questions, but I got to thank the Georgia State Golf Association for putting that interview on. Only 177 people have seen it, so I'm going to blow it up big time as soon as I get off this show. But Mary Miller, up and rising junior at Savannah Christian, one of the best young golfers in the area. Of course, we got Maddie Saxton, we got Kate Barber, we got Burnett from Richmond Hill. We got a lot of young ladies who are doing great on the junior golf circuit. So once again, don't forget, Monday and Tuesday is the Savannah City Junior Amateur. This weekend right now is the Savannah City Amateur going on at Bacon Park. All right, the last one, very emotional. I don't know if I'm going to show the whole thing, but Freddie Freeman, love Atlanta. That's all I got to say. If you didn't watch this was the pre-game conference before he went on the field for batting practice and got his ring last night. So I'll probably show about a minute of it, and then I'll come back into Carl's Corner because this is what it's all related to.
For me, that World Series ring is more than a ring. I think when you're a kid, all you dream about is making it to the big leagues. It's everyone's dream. And then you get to the big leagues, and then you just want to stay. And then when you're lucky and blessed enough to be able to stay, your whole mindset changes. And all you want to do is win. Because no kid thinks about a World Series. They just think about, I want to be in the big leagues, And when you get here, and you get to put on a Braves jersey, I'll say 14 and a half years, because I had to put on a Pelicans jersey for half a year. So the only thing that matters is winning. And we went through a lot of up and downs in my 12 years. And then we reached the pinnacle last year of winning it all.
It's just
that
emotional.
ring is just not a ring to me.
Yes, he's home in California playing for the
sacrifices,
Dodgers. But Atlanta's special to this
all
young
the
man.
missed family time, all the hours, the broken wrists, the 14-hour bus rides, the minor leagues.
Sorry, I got to watch the whole thing
The
again.
4 a.m. get-ins at hotels, the grind every single year to finally win it. Man, there's no better feeling in the sport. So, and to do it with Snit, Walt, Eric, Wash, Sal, Rick Kranitz, Alex, Terry, and all those guys in uniform in that clubhouse that are still there, and some that aren't. That ring is good. There's nothing better. So that's what I'll be thinking when I get that ring today.
Wow. And I watched last night when he got the ring. Very emotional. Of course, the manager, Mr. Snitker's out there trying to say it's going to be all right. Take it easy, relax. But for this young man, it was so emotional, okay? And that's where we go to Karl's Corner. This is where I give a little thought about what something going on in sports means to me. Loyalty, dedication, love of the team, love of the fans. That's what Freddie Freeman had for the Atlanta Braves. And everybody thinks that, he left for more money. But you know what? If you followed it, the Braves traded for Matt Olson. This has nothing to do with Matt Olson. Great first baseman also. But they traded for Matt Olson before Freddie Freeman even made a decision. So what else is he going to do? The Braves wouldn't give him the extra year. He wanted 6 years. The Braves only wanted to give him 5 years. Yeah, I know. 5 years, $135 million. He got 6 years, $162 million from the Dodgers. Okay? Money comes into play. But if you listen to him last night or you follow the little snippets of what's going on, Freddie Freeman left, one, because I think, he never came out and said this, they got Matt Olson. Two is family. If you listen or watch that little excerpt I just played, a lot of missed family time. He's from California. His family lives in California. Okay? So what was the man supposed to do? And the standing ovation, 45-second standing ovation. Of course, as soon as he stepped in the batter's box, we got the boos. Because the boos are coming from people who don't understand the situation. He didn't want to leave Atlanta. He really didn't. But did the Braves really want him? Now, that's the front office. The players love him. The coaches love him. The fans love him. He's a Brave Hall of Famer. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. And I bet you he goes in a Braves uniform. Know the situation, people, before you start booing and you come down on people. Karl's Corner, that's what I'm saying today. Know the situation. He didn't want to leave. Before he even made a decision, we had Matt Olson, which is good. Local boy coming home. Okay? Played for the Oakland Athletics. I understand that. This has nothing to do with Matt Olson. It has to do with the way Freddie Freeman was treated. In my book, not right. Very rarely now in today's sports do we see someone last their whole career with a baseball team or with a team, whether it's NFL, NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball. Very rare. But you could see this young man loved the Atlanta Braves. That's Karl's Corner for today. All right. Up on the big screen, Lawrence Bennett, the producer, sitting over there watching on the side. Mikey Carter up at the Miata Spec race in Watkins Glen's International Raceway, one of the most famous raceways in the United States, up in Glens Falls. He started at 23rd. Has he moved up any? All right, he's moved up one spot in the last couple of seconds we've been watching it. So if you want to come check it out, it'll probably last to what? 21st now. How long does this race usually last there, Lawrence Bennett? So we got about another 40 more minutes. You can watch Mikey Carter on in the Miata Spec race up at Glens Falls. All right, like I say every weekend, please say a prayer for all those people in the Ukraine. Please say a prayer for all the people with all the gun violence is going on. And now, of course, I'm not going to get into it. It's political. Of course, the United States Supreme Court, the United States government, just the crazy world we live in. You know what? My parents, my grandparents grew up World War I, Depression, World War II, through the Vietnam War and all these other little wars. So they've gone through a lot. Now it's my turn to live through this stuff. But please say a prayer for everything that's going on in this world. All right, here we go. Whatever you're doing today, tomorrow, or like Lawrence Bennett sitting here watching that race, always hit it out of the park. And until next week, when I see you again, talk to you, hear from you, whatever it may be it be your best week ever. God bless. I'll talk to you next week. Check out the Karl DeMasi Sports Report Facebook page. Check out YouTube channel. All right, I got a special offer. Special offer from the man himself, Lawrence Bennett, the producer. If you like or share this show or go and like YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can get 2 tickets to Ellen John Live tonight. Remember, 2 tickets to Ellen John Live tonight. Like this on Facebook, share it on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, share it on YouTube. You got a chance of getting 2 tickets tonight to Ellen John Live. All right? It costs a pretty penny, so go out there and do it. Once again, until I talk to you next week, may it be best week ever. God bless. Have fun. Be safe. It's a great day here in Savannah, Georgia.